this is Elle, and this is my July book haul. I ended up buying 9 books this month, and I was only going to buy 4, and then I accidentally bought 5 more, and yeah. Let's start with the books that I had actually planned to buy. So first off, I bought Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo. This is the 3rd book in the Grisha trilogy, and I wanted to get this far sooner than I actually got it. I ordered it the day that it came out. It was like the 19th of June or the 17th, I don't remember. I think it was around that time. And the site that I ordered it from was like, no, actually we don't have it, so you'll have to order it from somewhere else. And I did, and that site was also like, sorry, we don't have it, but they didn't say it until like after 5 days after I'd ordered it. Which I don't know why they didn't say it sooner, but yeah, only got it, yeah, I got it the 8th of July or something, even though I ordered it at the 19th of June, and it makes me a little bit angry, but yeah, anyway, I got it. This is fantasy. As I said, it's the 3rd part of a trilogy, so I can't really talk about the plot that much, but it's set in like a fantasy version of Russia, where there are people called Grisha with different kinds of magical powers. Like there are people who are summoners and can summon like the water, or they can summon wind and stuff. And then we have people who are really good with materials and can make like super good armor and shit and stuff. And the main character discovers that she is a sun summoner, meaning that she can summon light, and there is no other sun summoner, and stuff and things. And it's really good, and I recommend it a lot. So back in June I read a book called Alana the First Adventure by Tamora Pierce, and I really liked that book. And it was the first book in a quartet, so of course this month I ended up buying the other 3 books. Those books are In the Hand of the Goddess, The Woman Who Rides Like a Man. I ranted about this weird cover in my wrap-up, so if you would like to see a rant, you can go there and check that out. And the last book, Lioness Rampant. Those books are also fantasy. As I said, they are a quartet. The main character is called Alana, and the whole plot is basically that she wants to become a knight. And in order to become a knight, you have to be a boy. So she cross-dresses and goes to the palace to become a knight. And it's about, yeah, what happens during the time that she trains and the challenges that she overcomes. Then there are evil sorcerers and like ghosts and shit. No, not ghosts. They are, yeah, well, magical stuff and things. And it's really good. I recommend it a lot. So yeah, those were the books that I had planned on buying, mostly because I was out traveling this month for quite a long time. So I thought like, yeah, I should save some money and like not buy books. But then the last day of my travels, I was out for a little more than 2 weeks. And the last day I ended up buying 5 books. Me and my boyfriend, we were in Stockholm, that's the capital of Sweden where we live. And yeah, we went by this super awesome bookstore that was called the Sci-Fi Bookstore, and there were such a lot. There were so many books there that I wanted to buy, and yeah, I ended up buying some and stuff. This is the first book that I bought. Technically, I didn't buy this from that bookstore. I bought it from like a little supermarket that we went by to get some food. And this is a Swedish book called The Analphabet That Could Count. It's by Jonas Jonasson. This book has been released in English as well, and then it has the title The Girl Who Saved the King of Sweden, which is a little bit more badass than The Analphabet That Could Count, but yeah, whatever. This is by the same author that wrote The 100-Year-Old Man Who Walked Out the Window and Disappeared. That's the title in English, right? I don't know. I think it is. Yeah, anyway, I really like that book, so I thought that I would pick this one up. It's about a girl from Africa that is just really good at counting, and through different happenings and stuff, she ends up with the king and like the prime minister in a potato truck, and somehow she has to save Sweden. And I don't know. It sounds like a lot of fun, so I'll be probably getting into this soon. I remember the 100-Year-Old as being quite a fast-read book, so yeah. Then we go on to the sci-fi bookstore. The first book that I bought over there was Reboot by Amy Tintera. This is a book that I have wanted for quite a long time, but I haven't really gotten to buying it for some reason. But this is sci-fi, and it is about a world where when you've died, you can be brought back to life as a reboot, where you are like stronger and faster and shit, and you also lose your humanity, sort of. The longer you've been dead, the less human you are. And the main character, she's been dead for 178 minutes, making her like a pretty deadly weapon and stuff. And she trains like new reboots, pretty much. And there's this one new reboot who's only been dead for 22 minutes, so he's practically still human. And yeah, she gets ordered to eliminate him, and she doesn't want to. And yeah, this is a duology, so that makes me happy. I will probably buy the second book if I like this one, and I am expecting that I will, because BookTube seems to like it, and I generally like what BookTube likes, so yeah. Then we have Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi. I am not a big fan of this cover, but I like it more than like the other cover versions, so yeah. You take what you can get, I guess. This is classified as a dystopian, I think. I know that the Earth has been sort of ravaged. I don't know if it's by pollution or by war or something. But yeah, like the outer surface is not very livable at all. But yeah, so there are some people that live out on the surface, and they are like known as savages and stuff. And then we have people living in protected domes. And this is told from a dual perspective, so one of the main characters is a boy who has lived on the surface his entire life, and one is a girl who's lived in a dome, and her mother disappears, and that somehow forces her to go out on the outside, and they meet and stuff, and I guess it's a little bit of romance and things. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I think it sounds good, so yeah, I'm hoping to get into this soon. The next book that I bought was Battle Royale by Koshin Takani. This book is not for the weak-hearted. It is about a school class in a future version of Japan that is chosen for a program where they are all put on an island and have to kill each other. So, yeah, I have read a little bit of this before. I borrowed it from the library, but I only managed to read like 100 or 200 pages before I had to return it. So, yeah, but I really like those pages that I read, so I'm looking forward to actually read the whole thing. It's quite huge. It's like 600 or 700 pages, I think. But yeah. So some people are like comparing this to the Hunger Games and stuff, but I would say that if you can stomach the Hunger Games, I'm still not sure that you can handle this, because yeah, it's quite a bit crueler than the Hunger Games are. Mostly because you get to see from the perspective of a lot of the characters in the book, and considering that most of them die in like horrible ways, that can be a little bit too much to stomach for some people. So yeah, maybe approach it with caution. The very last book that I bought was The Lies of Loch Lamora by Scott Lynch. I don't know that much about this. I know that it's book 1 in a series called The Gentleman Bastard, and I think that the main character, Loch Lamora, is like a thief. But I don't know that much about it. I just know that Sana from Inkbone's books really liked this book, or at least I think. I have not seen her review, but from the vlogs and stuff, she really seemed to like it. So I thought, why not pick it up? Hopefully I will enjoy it and stuff. And those were all the books that I bought. Way too many than I had planned. So yeah, I'm going to try to avoid having an August book haul because I can't afford it. I can't. No. But yeah, so I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, we're gonna thumbnail this. I'm gonna be able to thumbnail it somehow. Ah, meh, meh, meh. Come on, books. Be nice to me. Be nice to me, books. Okay, that's some books, and we can put those on the top. Piling books is a lot harder than you might think. Like this, like this. Okay, like this.